Hello and welcome. Tuesday Night Soccer right here on WolfByte TV. I'm Riley Underwood.
And I'm Spencer Tomasco.
And we have a matchup between the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves and the St. James Thunder. And I think it's going to be a good match. Right now, the Timberwolves are the favorites. They're 4-1-1 on the year. St. James 2-3. But they're a fighting team, and we could see a good game.
Exactly, Riley. I mean, this is one of the first home games that Southwest is hosting with the fans back in the stadium, and I just couldn't be more excited to be commentating this game.
Well, it is the first home game of the year, so a lot of students packing the bleachers, and we're just glad here to be commentating, and we're filming, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. Got a lot of scores, a lot of veteran presence on the Southwest team, as 15 of the 22 varsity roster members on the Blue Valley Southwest team are seniors, so lots and lots of experience. So they limit mistakes, they don't give them the easy ones, and if they're fundamentally sound, they should win this game.
I agree, Riley. We are in for one heck of a game.
I'm just excited to see it. Let's throw it down to the field. We're about ready for kickoff. So, right now, there appears to be something wrong with Nate Esterline on the far sideline. There appears to be something wrong with Nate Esterline as he is walking off the field, helped by Coach Jones. He was originally a starter for this game. I did not see what happened. He's a key member on this Timberwolves squad, and there you see Michael Burnaby with a point to the camera real quick. He knows he's on TV, and we're off. Burnaby gets it first. He was originally not penciled in as a starter, but with the Esterline injury, apparently he's in the game. Liam gets the ball. Southwest fighting for it. Kicks it out of bounds.
Michael Burnaby is in for Nate Esterline.
Southwest obviously up to a quick pace here at the beginning. They're probably just trying to tire out their opponents here, trying to get the upper hand.
Burnaby, and on a lot of action so far, Huey chasing it, kicks it back to the goalkeeper. Starting today is Ethan Houseworth. Over to the far side. Southwest keeping it slow so far. Matthew Stein has control of it. Over to Liam. Making some safe passes so far. Good dribbling by Pichar on the far side. Tries to get it to Burnaby. He's guarded by Trey Schaefer. Schaefer turns the ball over right to the feet of Baha Ibrahim. That goes out of bounds. Blue Valley Southwest ball. Southwest is going to throw it in. It's going to be Colin Golick handling the throw-in duties. Headed by Schaefer. Thunder are going to get it out. Stein has control of it. He's going to kick it over to Golick. Golick going to pop it up high. Headed by Jordan Park, the junior for the Thunder. Liam almost intercepts that one. Houseworth picks it up at the edge of the goalie box. And Huey is going to kick it laterally to Golick. Back to Huey. Back to Liam. All the defensemen just passing it back to each other. Liam, nice pass. Pichar has it. Now the Thunder have it. Back and forth. Stein with a nice pass to Ibrahim. Ibrahim to Celio. Tanner Celio passes it inside. Intended for Ibrahim. And there's a shot by Michael Burnaby, no good. Michael keeping it in bounds. And we have just been told that Nate Esterline sprained his ankle in warm-ups. Thank you to Mr. McRoberts for giving us that breaking news. So that is not a good look for this Timberwolves squad, because he came out originally like he was going to play in the game, and then came out, and right now it does not look like he will return. But
exactly, that can be crushing to somebody, but we are all glad that he took the right decision in keeping out of this game to not further his injury.
it's going to be a penalty on the Timberwolves. Schaefer will kick this one away. Safe kick. Good footwork by Tanner Cilio, stealing that one away. Cilio still has it. Gets it over to Golick on the far side. Golick's going to dribble. A high pass intended for Sam Michael. Dribbled out of bounds.
While it is out of bounds, you can obviously tell that Southwest has really been working on their offensive game by their aggressiveness, but they are also cautious on the defensive side and able to always get that ball back.
Burnaby, nice pass to Ibrahim. Ibrahim gets it inside. Peterson, the shot. Block, good defense by William Ediger. Stein kicks it over to Pichar. Shoved by Park. The shove will be called as a penalty on St. James. Pichar with the kick over to Stein. Playing hot potato now. Cilio has it. Over to Huey. Huey's dribbling upfield now. Pass was intended for Pichar. No good. Intercepted. Stein has it. Foster defending.
St. James starting to copy Southwest's aggressiveness on their defensive side.
Peterson, a nice move, gets around the defender. Will be a throw-in now, and glad to be sponsored today by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. 2 locations to quench your thirst, 159th and Antioch and 119th and Blue Valley Parkway. Here's Stein. Ibrahim gets it, intercepted by St. James. Peterson, they're going to call Peterson for the shove.
And St. James will have yet another attempt to get on offense. They have not been successful early in this game.
Correct. Southwest has controlled the pace of this game so far. Michael closing in on someone. Cilio with a nice kick. Golick was in there too. Ibrahim has it. Peterson with a nice touch pass to Golick. Just gets it outside of the defender. Golick, left-footed kick. Kicked away by Litton. And the keeper kicks it right to Stein. Stein. Here's Cilio now. Good slide tackle by the Thunder. Timmy Cheek kicks it far. Golick has it on the defensive side. Houseworth cannot pick it up. He kicks it over to Huey. Jason Liam now. St. James now intercepts it. Good defense by Colin Golick on that play, but they call a penalty.
And St. James has a hurt man on the field. Number 14, Nathan Haney.
He's limping. He's the captain on this St. James team. Blaze Foster is going to take this kick. Foster's kick, saved by Houseworth. It's going to be a corner kick for the Thunder. Kick is up. Headed away by Kyle Huey. Back and forth now. Good play by Tanner Celio to get that ball. Pass to Michael. Michael over to Ibrahim. Ibrahim now in the middle now. Celio dribbling it backwards now. Resets it back to the goalkeeper. Here's Liam. Over to Stein. Matthew Stein. Easy pass over to Pichar. Back to Stein. Burnaby. Triple team. They call a penalty. Southwest ball.
St. James has just been refusing to let the Southwest offense just go anywhere.
Bit of trickery there as Celio ends up taking the kick. Ibrahim almost gets it, headed away by Sheik. Stein fighting with Ediger for the ball. Ibrahim has it now, dribbling out of traffic. Resets it back to Stein. Here's Pichard to Celio.
And
Makes a man miss. Ibrahim pops it up. Timberwolves just passing it around now. Turned over. St. James has it now, steal by Ediger.
great defense there by St. James, just refusing to let the ball go anywhere near their goal and forcing Southwest to give the ball to their goalie.
Golick to Healy. Ibrahim to Liam. Liam a soft pass on the ground. Huey has it. Golick on the outside. Michael finds a seam. Sam Michael tries to thread the needle to Burnaby, just cannot, but Michael gets it back off the foot of Ibrahim and was not intended for him. Peterson now. Headed away by Schaefer. The Thunder have it now. Stolen away by Celio. One man falls. They're going to call a foul. A little slow to get up. Maybe he needs a drink. You know where the best place to get a drink is, Spencer?
You know, I think I have a hunch of what you're about to say.
I like to get my drinks from the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
I mean, they are the best smoothies in town, Riley.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so, too. I'm glad we're on the same page.
You know what? Me too, Riley.
The Timberwolves defense so far also seems to be on the same page with each other, as they have been forcing their offense to get a lot of work in. Defense hadn't had to do much, just pass it around, get it to one of the forwards or midfielders, and they've been doing their work for him. Ibrahim. Over to Stein. Timberwolves taking it slow. Stein and Peterson just kicking it back and forth. Beachar has it now.
And the pressure is on from St. James.
Jensen, a nice pass to Golick. Golick almost gets it stripped away, retains possession. Over to Ibrahim in the middle. Tries to pass it through traffic, cannot. Now Haney has the ball. Cilio, a nice defensive sequence there, strips it. Haney again ends up with it. A long kick, intercepted by Huey. Haney and Peterson fighting for it. Haney ends up with it. Ediger now passes it over. Off the face of Matthew Stein, unfazed.
Takes it like a champ.
Oh. Peterson. Over to Golick. Golick telling the Timberwolves to slow it down a bit. Michael. Sam Michael's driving. He's the leading squad. Turns it over. Thunder has it. One falls down, and the Timberwolves end up with it. Peterson has it now. Over to Ibrahim. Cilio driving. Nice pass. Threads the needle. Burnaby was there. No one was between him and the goal. Cannot hold on to it. Golick and Foster were fighting for it. Ediger of the Thunder ends up with it. Houseworth is going to kick it over to Huey here.
And for St. James, in just a moment.
This will be a time for substitutions to come into the game for both teams. And another reminder that this broadcast is brought to you by WolfByte TV and the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, with two convenient locations on 159th and Antioch and 119th and Blue Valley Parkway.
Reese Pavich, Daniel Castro, and Grady Harrington are in for St. James.
23:51 left in this first half.
Braden Meyer and Baylor Sutherland in for Southwest.
Liam dribbling over to Ibrahim. Back to Liam. Double teamed. Deflected by St. James. Timberwolf ball. St. James forced a turnover. They're driving now. Good save by Ethan Houseworth. Loses it for a moment, but regains possession. That was Daniel Castro, who had the opportunity to get that goal. Could not. Stein has it now. Huey to Ibrahim. Kicked away by Max Niermeyer. Houseworth now has control of it in the box. Kicked out of bounds by Peterson. Thunder ball. Good defense there by Jason Liam on there. He will force a turnover, and it will be Timberwolf ball. Michael with the header. Foster gets in there on the defense. Huey with with a long kick. Peachar controls it. Kicks it, intended for Sutherland. Baylor Sutherland driving. Kicked away by the goalkeeper. Celio could not take a handle of it. Cheek with the steal. Celio steals it back. Kicked out of bounds by Trey Schaefer. Timberwolf ball. It's going to be Braden Meyer that threw it in.
You know, it's been apparent that Southwest was attempting to do a slower paced offense, but with St. James, their pressure, it's not doing good. So I think that Southwest is definitely going to be picking up the pace in the next few minutes.
Michael is picking up the pace here. Stop and go Ibrahim, the shot, just a little too high.
Maybe a bit way too high.
Just a tad.
I want to thank our Blue Valley Southwest cheerleaders who are coming out tonight, of course, led by Grace Knapp and Kendall Cook. Thank you, girls, for your continued support.
Colin Pear, the goalkeeper, kicks this one off. Michael with the header. Park. It's going to be out of bounds. Now the Thunder are driving the shot. It's actually going to be a pass here for Castro. Castro's double teamed on the edge. Good defense. Excellent box out by Matthew Stein on that play. Textbook.
Missed opportunity by St. James, but like you said, great defense. Matthew Stein capitalizing on that aggressive defense that they have been doing all throughout this game.
And what could have been a goal turns into a St. James turnover. Out of bounds. Deflected off of William Ediger. Baylor Sutherland. Get it out to Pichar. Pichar. Ibrahim. Sutherland cutting on the backside. Nice to get that one away by Max Niermeyer. Houseworth comes way out of the goal to get this one. Meyer has it on the edge. Bichar in on that deflection. Stein gets it with the chest over to Sutherland. Peterson to Celio. Celio in the middle. Gets it inside. Give and go action. Celio to Pichar. It's a goal! Timberwolf goal. Jensen Pichar. But hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
There seems to be some disagreement.
Offside, Southwest.
Oh. Offsides is called on Blue Valley Southwest. And Jensen Pichar did not like that one.
Not one bit. I mean, that did just cost him a goal. They did not say who the offsides was on.
I believe that was on Pichar because
Oh, Pichar.
he was the one that cut inside, but that was a good sequence of events offensively for the Timberwolves.
Definitely something they want to duplicate sooner rather than later.
Stein has it. Over to Celio. To Ibrahim. Celio just passes it to Castro. Daniel Castro turns it over back to Celio. It seems like whenever Celio makes a mistake, he takes it a little personally, and he just gets it right back. That's good defense by Trey Schaefer. Will be a corner kick. Josh Peterson's going to take this one.
Global in for St. James. Colin Golick and Drew Price in for Southwest.
And we have some substitutions for Southwest as they prepare for this corner kick.
Peterson's kick is up. Gonna be almost kicked in by Liam. Another chance. Price's kick no good. Price again. What a defensive stop by the St. James Thunder.
St. James Thunder just putting their body on the line, not caring what happens to them, just as long as that ball does not go in that goal.
Timberwolves had a multitude of chances to score that one, just could not get it in. Baha Ibrahim now driving, making one defender miss. His shot saved by Pair. Sam Michael has it now.
Southwest trying to get control of the ball.
Ibrahim passes a little too short for Michael, controls it anyway. Long pass. And it's a goal! Jensen Pichar with the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolf goal. He had that earlier one, and he redeemed himself. And let's see this instant replay. What a pass, Josh Peterson. And then Pichar just drills it in, makes that score 1-0.
As you can see there, the two people on the other side of the field, they completely cut off from everybody else, confusing the St. James defense and allowing that goal to happen. Great execution by the Timberwolves offense.
So Jensen Pichar, that's his 4th goal on the season, and Josh Peterson gets his 2nd assist of the year. .45 left in this one for the first half. Ethan Houseworth has it. Taking his time. Golick's gonna kick it back to the keeper, Houseworth. Liam has it on the edge. Nice long chip kick. Burnaby almost had it. St. James controls it. Trey Schaefer. Nice long pass. Isaac Lovell. Too long.
You know, at the beginning of this game, the Timberwolves started out with a tighter offense, being closer together, but now you can see they have spread out a bit just to give themselves more space to make a play happen.
Houseworth to Liam, to Ibrahim. Timberwolves just passing it around. There's Sam Michael. A 2-on-4. Is he gonna somehow get out of this one? Tipped by Ryan Litton out, but Sam still has it. Litton deflects it. It's out of bounds. Over the fence.
He had made 3 guys miss, but that last one was just not enough.
Dylan Brewster is in for Southwest.
Dylan Brewster checks in for Josh Peterson. And this is a reminder that this stream is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe, located on 159th Antioch and 119th Blue Valley Parkway. Here's Peterson's kick, headed by Liam, and correction, that was not Peterson that got checked out. Josh Peterson, the captain, is still in the game.
St. James sideline calling for a foul that is not called.
Huey has it on the back end. Price to Peterson. Nice move by Josh Peterson. Juking out the defender.
Southwest now playing a very organized offense.
And head coach Eric Jones is a game manager. He's had great success. This is his 4th year as a coach at Blue Valley Southwest. So he's grown up in this program along with all these 15 seniors on the roster. Gola kicks that one high. 2 10s fighting for it, Peterson and Cheek. Level over to Cheek. Tipped away by Ibrahim. Peterson to Sutherland. Drew Price. Over to Peterson. Here's Stein now. Making something happen almost. Tipped away by Catano. Golick ends up with it. Sutherland. Pass is turned over. Price and Foster fighting for it. Foster ends up with it. It's going to be called a penalty. St. James ball.
You know, sometimes the aggressiveness on the Timberwolves side can be a bit too much, and you get those penalties called on you. And that, you know, you never want a penalty.
No, but that's the price you got to pay. The aggressiveness does a lot of times pay off.
Exactly.
Timmy Cheek will kick this one off. You can see on the bench Nate Esterline, who came out before the opening kick. Getting work done on that left ankle that he sprained in warmups. That kick is far. Nice catch by Ethan Houseworth to reel that one in. Liam to Ibrahim. Baha Ibrahim. He's going to get a nice header by Timmy Cheek. Launched that one. Substitutions coming into the game
And for St.
for Blue Valley
James,
Southwest.
Nathan Haney. And for Southwest, Jensen Pichar, Tanner Celio, and Brennan Sant.
Thunder throwing it in. They have it on the back end. It's kicked out of bounds by the Timberwolves. But they will say that it was deflected off a St. James team member, and Southwest will retain possession. Ibrahim has it now. Timberwolves trying to drive it.
But being unsuccessful.
Thunder trying to get offensive now. Liam steals that one away. Out of bounds. Southwest ball. Brennan Sant will throw this one in.
You know, throughout this whole first half, Southwest has been the dominant force and had the ball most of the time, but it looks like they are getting a bit tired out, and St. James really capitalizing on that.
Burnaby dribbling now. He has 4 defenders on him. Gets it over to Pichar. No call, I believe. They call a handball. No push. They say detected. And Spencer, you said they seemed a little tired, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a good way to defeat that tiredness is with a nice cold tropical smoothie cafe smoothie. And you can get those, I mean, they're all over the place. 159th and Antioch, 119th Blue Valley Parkway. Get them anywhere.
It's exactly what you need to refresh your day.
Exactly. Headed by Pichar, and they do call a penalty on the Thunder. Colin Golick's going to take this kick. Headed by Pichar. Lots of headers now. Burnaby showing off that vertical. Gets higher than the Thunder, but they call a push in the back. .6:30 left in this first half of play. Pear's going to kick this one away. Houseworth picks the ball up.
Another missed opportunity by St. James to get a point on the board. They have not had many, but they are starting to pick up the pace a bit in the last few minutes of this half.
Cilio to Huey. Huey gets it over to Liam. Jason Liam to Drew Price. Cilio has it. Stolen away by Isaac Lovell. Stolen back by Cilio. Liam over to Sant. Back to Liam. Tanner Cilio has it. Nice move by Baha Ibrahim.
Maybe their energy isn't all gone.
Ibrahim trying to make a miss. No penalty called. Price is going to take a shot. No good. Saved by Pear. Punted away. That's a nice punt by Colin Pear. Cilio, nice move. Brennan Sant has it on the outside. Splits two defenders. Taking it himself.
Makes a third man miss.
Going to be called on Isaac Lovell and St. James. Houseworth is now in midfield. He's come up with his goalie position. Now retreating about 3/4 of the way. Three men that look like they might kick this one.
There seems to be some confusion.
That's what it's caused by, and Cilio takes a shot. Saved by Colin Pear. Pear punts it away. High. That's to A-Blaze Foster, and that goes out of bounds off Foster. Will be Southwest ball. 3:10 to go in the first half.
Golick will be throwing it in for the Timberwolves.
Two substitutions. Peterson and Michael come back into the game. for Brewster and Ibrahim. Burnaby, double teamed. Almost escapes it. Still on the way. Drew Price has it now. Gets out of it. Price has it now, looking for the cross.
Makes a second man miss.
And it's going to be saved by Colin Pear. Pear's had a good game so far. Huey kicks it over to Houseworth. Houseworth's going to kick a long one. Sam Michael heads it. Here's Sant. Good lead pass. Michael hesitates. The shot with the foot. No good. That might have been a pass. Not sure. Golick shot almost. St. James almost got that one into their own goal, but luckily Pear was paying enough attention to save that one.
You cannot do that.
You can't do that. Southwest ball. Houseworth is going to take this goal kick. Liam has it. He's played, I believe, this whole first half so far. 1 minute to go in this first half of play. Timberwolves look like they might just run out the clock here. Peterson to Michael. Michael gonna get a pass intended for Burnaby. It's stolen away. Golick gets that one, almost hits the cameraman, Sammy Suarez.
Sammy Suarez swats it away.
Not in his house.
Not in his house. The man, the myth, the legend.
You know, that always used to happen to our very own Leonta Serapoli.
But he is sadly no longer with us.
Well, he is alive.
He is alive, but
not
he's
with
just,
us today.
He just graduated.
Now at Illinois.
Making a name for himself.
But he was always in the middle of the action. Looks like now that's Sam's job. And that marks the end of the first half. And so far, it's been a low-scoring game. 1-0, Jensen Pichar with the sole goal for the Timberwolves, but it's been a good one. Both teams going back and forth. No team is overmatched here. It's a good game, and I think we'll be in for a good second half of play.
Exactly. The Southwest was a bit dominant in the beginning of the first half, but I do believe that St. James was able to catch up a bit and really make Southwest go on their heels, keeping them on their toes, as they say.
That's what they say, and they're using their toes tonight. A nice soccer duel Tuesday night. First home game of the year for Blue Valley Southwest. And stick around for the second half, presented to you by the McCarthy Auto Group. I'm Riley Underwood.
And I'm Spencer Tomasco.
You don't want to miss it. Stick around.
The perfect vehicle may be hard to find, but shipments are arriving daily at McCarthy. Let us help you reserve yours today. Choose from Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Hyundai, Subaru, Buick, or GMC at 11 McCarthy locations.
The second half of play provided to you by WolfByte TV and McCarthy Auto Group, where they sell the best cars in town. I'm Riley Underwood. I'm here with Spencer Tomasco. I do not know where this man is. But we hope to find him, and just like the Timberwolves, hope to find this win. They're up 1-0 now. Jensen Pichar with the early goal, and let's send it down to the field for the second half. It ought to be a good one. Timberwolves up now, Thunder down. St. James is 2-3 on the year. Blue Valley Southwest 4-1-1. St. James will get the opening kick. A. Blaze Foster, the senior, gonna kick this one off. Burnaby gets in there. St. James, long kick. Liam's just gonna kick this one back to Houseworth, who's still in goal for the second half. Stein gets to Liam. Huey to Golick. Sam Michael gets his pass intercepted by Timmy Cheek. He's been in there defensively all game. Ibrahim kicks it back to the defender. Timberwolves now getting it over. Pichar trying to get to it. Saved by Colin Pear before any damage could be done. He's back. Spencer Tomasco.
I am back, Riley. Sorry about that. I was taking care of some professional business.
Oh. Spencer's always handling some professional business, but
Exactly.
we're glad you could join us back on the mic.
Well, this is my favorite place to be, Riley. Who else would not want to be here commentating boys varsity soccer right now?
I don't know. I would.
I
am. Here's Pichar. Bear's going to pick it up. Burnaby was tripped up. Bear's kick is up and good. Headed by Ryan Litton. Huey just gets it back to Houseworth. Liam. Oda Cilio. Cilio pass too hard. Goes out of bounds. St. James going to kick it out, and Stein's going to throw it in. Cilio with a half spin move. Gets it over to Pichar. He was double teamed, stolen away. Edgar has it now. Kicks out of bounds. Through the gate.
Through the gate, into the stands, by the fans.
Here's Peterson. Gonna get that ball stolen away by Niermeyer. Niermeyer gets it kicked by Pichar, and Thunder are moving at a fast pace now. Lead pass, stolen away by Liam, and that ball is going to go over the fence.
Through the gates yet again.
In the stands by the what?
Huh?
In the stands by the what?
By the fans, right?
Oh.
Some might call that bars.
You know what rhymes with bars? Cars. And you know who has the best cars in town? The McCarthy Auto Group.
Really, McCarthy, best cars in town, huh, Riley?
There you go, and there's One of the best saves I've seen all night by Ethan Houseworth saves that goal for the Timberwolves.
And you know where you can save some money, Riley?
Where?
At McCarthy Auto Group, buying for your brand new, just heck of a selection of cars.
They got anything you want.
Anything you
Anything you need. They got it. And right now, near my Liam has it now. Middle of the field, no one near him. Thunder back in a prevent defense. Stein to Burnaby. Burnaby, a nice pass. What a hit stick by Jetson Pichar. He's going to escape. He can have a chance at the goal. Just stolen away.
That was great forward action by the Timberwolves offense. Great sequence to get the ball down the field exactly where they want him.
Stein's going to kick it over to the top of your screen. Header by Burnaby. Pichar's on the ground. Gets back up. Huey gains control of it. He likes kicking it back to the goalkeeper as Houseworth gets it over to Liam, the center defender.
Great aggressiveness on both sides of the ball. You can really tell both teams really want to be out here and want to win this game.
A nice physical play by Baha Ibrahim. The St. James fans not happy about the no call. Stein, get it over to Michael. Michael to Burnaby. Burnaby shot far right.
Ryder O'Brien in for Southwest.
Ryder O'Brien's checked into the game for the Timberwolves. Bear's going to kick this one off.
Fighting for the ball.
Good defensive play by Tanner Celio. Gets it Ibrahim. Baha Ibrahim driving now with the shot. Good defense by the Thunder. Celio ends up with it. Peterson, fancy footwork, over to Celio. Pichar gets it stripped away. Thunder have the ball now. Ryan Litton, lefty kick. Nice header by Colin Golick to save that one from going any further.
2 attempts at a header, but neither of them get it. But there will be a foul called.
That was a bit of a weak. Now, but when there's no confusion is when you're buying a McCarthy Auto Group car. Straightforward, easy process. You gotta love it. Any car you want, McCarthy Auto Group has got it.
They have it all.
Kick is off. Headed by the Thunder. Peterson gets it stolen away. Did not have total control over it. Uh-oh. Yellow card. You can't do that.
Tanner Celio is in for
Tanner Celio
Southwest.
checks in for Drew Price, who I believe that card was called on. Blue Valley Southwest, usually a very disciplined team. Eric Jones, the coach of the Timberwolves, was a player himself. He was an NAIA All-American at Baker. He played soccer at Olathe East. Stein, nice play. Gets it out. O'Brien now. Kind of pass it a little too far. Schaefer controls it. Just kicked out of bounds, Timberwolf ball. Ibrahim tried to pass it back door with a fancy pass. Turns it over instead. Ibrahim ends up with it. Now O'Brien, he loses it. Peterson gains control, resets the offense. Lefty kick, headed away. Sam Michael, good hustle play though. Deflecting that pass that ends up with Jason Lean. Pichar gets it stripped away.
Southwest keeps trying to set something up, but keeps getting swallowed up by the St. James defense.
St. James ball.
Like you said earlier, Riley, Southwest is usually a very disciplined team, but they do keep these fouls coming. That is not something that they can withstand much longer if they want to maintain this lead that they have.
They have been piling up. The senior Trey Schaefer is going to kick this one away. He's a captain for the squad. Ends up with the goalkeeper, Colin Pear. He's going to kick it away. Celia overruns it a bit. Ends up with it. Jason Leam. Peterson kicks it over.
Southwest offense trying to keep something calm here.
Celio speeds things up a bit. Inside pass intended for Pichar, intercepted in the middle of it. Under 30 minutes now. Left to play. Kick is up. Stolen by Huey.
St. James player looked like he had all the time in the world, nobody around him. But I believe there was some kind of confusion.
Pichar tries to get it through. Peterson also tried to. Ends up with Tommy Cheek. Peterson to Ibrahim. Ibrahim twirling around. Nice play.
Great footwork.
Braden Meyer checks in for Colin Golick. .28:40 left in the game.
As the global is in for St. James.
Good student turnout for the Timberwolves today, although it has thinned out a bit after the first half. Huey bounces it to the outside. So O'Brien gets that one stolen away. Huey kicks it back, resets with Houseworth.
Southwest keeping their spread out strategy, trying to just make as much room as possible.
Abraham to Liam. Peterson pass to Sam Michael. Michael stop and go. Stolen away by the Thunder. Talim.
Like I said before, Southwest trying to keep things spread out, but the dominating defense of St. James is not making that happen, not allowing that.
Peterson to Ibrahim. Baha tries to get that one cross field, intercepted in the middle of it, and then Liam intercepts a pass intended for Ablaze Foster. And there is going to be a throw-in for the Timberwolves to Sam Michael. Off of him, St. James ball.
Nate Jones in for St. James.
Timberwolves have it now. Driving a bit. Michael on the far end. Going the wrong way, gets shoved. That's got to be something. That was called. I'm surprised it wasn't anything more than a common foul.
Just as things were crowding up in the corner, the ref calls the play dead with St. James getting the ball.
25-20 left to play. Timberwolves up 1-0. Timberwolf ball.
With 25 minutes left, St. James has not made much of an effort this half to try to score a goal. You have to wonder what their strategy is. Are they trying to dominate offense, or are they just trying to contain the Timberwolves offense?
Well, they're definitely not dominating the offense, and if they really want to win this game, then they're going to have to be more aggressive. They need to amp up the aggressiveness if they're going to win the game. And a shot by Michael is barely saved by Colin Kerr, and
He lets go of it for a second, almost rolled in, but
that's if the St. James Thunder are also going to get into it. They need Colin Kerr to continue his good game he's having, because they can't allow any easy scores, and this might be an easy score for the Thunder, and a nice play. Excellent defense by Tanner Celio. The Thunder had a wide open pass to the goal, and Celio just came up and was a wolf behind him.
exactly, they caught Southwest a bit off guard there, but Celia was able to recover.
That one headed by Stein. Litton's pass. That one's up off the crossbar. Oh, what a mistake. Wow.
Very unfortunate. Let's another shot go off. Hausworth falls on it.
That was just an uh-oh moment.
Just a quick little heart attack.
And that was close. And Hausworth was on the ground after he barely saved the first goal, tipped it off the crossbar, and the Thunder had a wide open goal to shoot to, and he just chipped it.
That goes to show you knowing your surroundings is really helpful in any sport, really, especially soccer.
Here they go. That goal is no good. Wide right by Ryder O'Brien. Another easy goal. Sam Michael was tripped up. The goalie, Colin Kerr, was aggressive. He came out of his place and to get that ball, and he just tapped it. He couldn't grab a hold of it, and then Ryder O'Brien almost finished that one, but just gets a little too ahead of himself, kicks the far left.
Gets a bit too excited and gets it behind the goal instead of through the goal.
Baylor Sutherland in for Southwest.
There's kick. Headed by Michael. Good play by Jason Liam. There's Sam Michael. Crosses it. No goalie in the box and just misses Sutherland. Pichar's down off the crossbar. The shot is no good. This is a wild series of events that just unfolded.
Exactly. Very wild. And unfortunately, Timberwolves do have a man down on the ground. Believes it's probably some sort of cramp. The trainer, Chris Posky, is coming up on it. His teammates are stretching him out.
But that was a bit wild.
Exactly.
Pichar was down on the ground while all this was happening. And then Sam Michael showing off the speed. He crossed it. There was no goalie in the box. And then misses his man Sutherland. He just overran it, or Michael kicked it too far left. And then no one was there to finish it. Then somehow ended up back with Michael. Then just kicks it off the side. And that's more action than we've had pretty much the whole game.
Exactly. That just goes to show you what kind of an action-packed sport soccer can be. And in the meantime, there was a man down on the field the entire time.
And Pichar gets back up on his own. And soccer, it's a patient man's game.
It's a patient man's game. I believe he had some sort of cramp, is walking on his own now. His teammates were stretching him out earlier. But he seems to be okay, limping a little bit.
And it will be St. James' ball. Pear has it in goal. And Jones, Coach Jones is running out, I believe, to a cameraman not associated with us, but I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Maybe he was in the way of the play somehow, and
Well, wouldn't that be the referee's job, though? If I don't know why the coach is coming out.
Eric Jones, a man who takes action into his own hands.
And that was strange.
That was very strange. This whole game has kind of had some strange instances.
It's been these past 2-3 minutes.
I know.
I don't know what's going on. 22 minutes now. A cameraman being told by the head coach to get off the field. Eric Jones, he's all the way on the other side of the field. He walked all the way over, and the referee just let him because he said it was a dead ball because the injured player, Pichar. We're still not going yet. Pear's just waiting for something.
While soccer might be a patient game, Eric Jones certainly is not. He is not allowing that cameraman to do anything that he does not like.
Well, he's playing games, but not that time.
And nothing is still going on.
Referee checking if we're good, and he blows the whistle. We're good to go.
And the action is back on track. St. James with the ball.
And we're back in action. Cheek headed that one.
Seems a sudden burst of energy from both sides.
Ibrahim has it now. Lefty kick. Oh, what a save by Pear. That would have been in, and Pear was on the opposite side of the goal. Just dove. Get it. Let's see this replay. Pear just dove and got that one. And it will be out off of Pear. And Peterson will take this corner kick. Peterson's kick is up. Headed by the Thunder. Celio ends up with it. Oh, nice footwork. The kick is up. No good. Too high from Celio. 20:45 left in this game.
You know, sometimes to make anything happen in soccer, you really got to get down dirty and get into the crowd and just make anything happen like Celia was just doing.
Celia always seems to be where the ball is in on those plays. Colin Paris kick high, headed by Michael, out of bounds. Thunder ball. Edgar going to throw this one in. Well, this is weird. There are two number 12s on the field for St. James, and I'm not sure who's who, and I'm not sure how the referee is allowing this. There are two number 12s in white.
Wow. That is highly unusual, but not surprising given the circumstances of this game, Riley. There has been certainly some unusual things happening.
Everything goes.
Everything goes.
Michael kicks it into Ibrahim. Stolen away by Schaefer. Ibrahim ends up with it. Over to Burnaby, stolen away.
Missed opportunity there. Sam Michael's wide open. And Sam Michael's still wide open on the other side of the field.
It would be a perfect time for a backdoor pass if someone saw the cross opportunity.
Exactly, but unfortunately no one either saw him or was able to get it to him.
It would have been a tricky pass if
Tricky
they were
pass.
to attempt. That kick, no good. Out of bounds. And one key inactive for the Timberwolves tonight is Ane Patel. He has 1 goal and 1 assist on the year, so certainly a key player, but he's in the COVID protocol, so unable to attend this game.
And with 18:23 left in this game, Timberwolves will kick it.
Celio, kick is low.
Oh.
Off the goalkeeper. Ibrahim almost kicked it back in. That was close.
Almost looked like the ball went inside the goal, but no, just bounced off the goalkeeper's chest. Didn't look like he was expecting it either.
Referee says, hold the play, we got a sub. This pair was ready to go. $18:02 left on the game clock. Lefty goalkeeper kicking it away. Picked by Schaefer. Stein is going to have it. This could be bad. And nice play, nice kick by Ethan Houseworth. He just boots that one all the way to the other end of the field. Ibrahim's fighting for it. Fighting for it with Schaefer. And kicked out of bounds off of Schaefer over the fence. Ibrahim's going to throw this one in.
Trying to get some fancy footwork in there, but was unable to with 2 men on him.
What?
What?
Oh, nothing, Spence. Here we go. Bicycle. Attempt no good. And it's going to be a foul. So a stoppage of play. Celio is going to kick this one away. It'll either be Celio, Ibrahim, or Peterson.
Timberwolves known for their trick plays.
And it will be Ibrahim just over the goalpost. See if we can see this replay. Kick just too high. Stein's going to throw this one in for the Timberwolves. Oh, wow. Matthew Stein almost made him fall. And just kicks out of bounds. Peterson slips. Oh my! Josh Peterson just made a man fall. See ya, ankles. St. James back at it. Celio has it now. Here's Sam. Trying to use that blazing feed. Almost makes another man fall. Timberwolves getting flashy now.
St. James somehow gets the ball back. Looking for a fast break.
Thunder have it now. Kicked away by Lean. Here's Matthew Stein. Pass headed away by Catano. Timberwolves have it now. Celio double teamed. (13-15) now left in this game. Landon Winters, oh my.
A missed slide tackle.
Thunder end up with it. Here they go. Here's William Ediger with a chance. He's just going to slow it down, be conservative.
They can't mess up this chance because they have only had limited this entire game.
And they do. Peterson ends up with it. Nate Jones kicks it out of bounds. And you know, Spencer, when I was questioning you, earlier, Spencer, I thought you said he had 2 McCarthy Auto Group cars. So that's why I was wondering, because I didn't see any of the best cars in town out there. But just a little miscommunication, I guess. But if you want 2 of the best cars, I mean, you know where to go, right?
Well, you don't have to stop at 2, Riley. You can get as many as you want because they never run out of cars at McCarthy Auto Group.
3?
3, 4,
5?
6?
Might just buy them all.
I know.
All at an affordable price.
If you want to shop a car, shop at McCarthy.
Here they go. Peterson now with it. Over to Golick. Stolen away by the Thunder. 11:30 left in this second half of play. Here's Huey. Over to Golick. Back and forth now.
I was about to say a bit back and forth. Timberwolves have finally claimed the ball for their own, but never mind.
And that was a foul called on the Thunder. See a replay of that one. Didn't get a very good angle of it, but it was called against the Thunder.
And this kick will be taken with 10:45 left in this game.
Either Ibrahim or Peterson's going to take this one.
Ref is checking something out.
He's just making sure where these players can stand. Got to make sure that distance is correct.
Clock is now at 10:36.
Peterson's kick, too high. The play is. Let's see what the man in yellow is doing. No, he's waving at us.
Not at us, Riley,
Oh,
but maybe
okay.
the man next door.
Oh, okay.
Slow your roll, Riley.
I just got a little too excited, I guess. So the clock operator resets it to 9:45 left to go, so cut some time down, which is a good thing for the Timberwolves. Here's Cilio. That was a hard one. Heads it, ends up with it. Michael has it. Just got a little too hurried up and kicks it wide left.
Wasn't able to control it quite enough to shoot a goal. St.
Bunch of subs
James.
now.
Anybody's Foster, Ryan Litton, and Nathan Heaney in for St. James. Also Graydon Harrington's in. For Southwest, Drew Price and Jensen Echar.
Missed header by Stein. Litton hustling over. Good move. Off the top crossbar, and no good. That was so close. Missed opportunity. Bernabe has it now.
And a drastic missed opportunity, if you ask me.
So close. That's the second one that's hit off the top crossbar today for the Thunder.
No St. James players in sight.
Stein and the Timberwolves taking it slow. Here's Huey.
Perhaps trying to run out as much time as possible. St. James seems to be getting the hint and adding pressure.
Stein kicks it back to Houseworth. Peterson kicks it out to the edge. Cilio has it now. Cilio driving now. Speeds past the defender. Sam Michael heads it just to the left. Just to the left.
And we are nearing the final 7 minutes of this game. Timberwolves obviously trying to slow it down a bit, trying to burn as much time on the clock as possible, but St. James with their missed kick or missed goal recently, trying to amp things up a bit.
Kicked out of bounds. They rule it off the Timberwolves. Thunder ball. Headed by Leem. Stein has it now. Steals it away. Over to Cilio. Over to Peterson. Goes out of bounds. Will be a corner kick. Josh Peterson's going to take this one.
Joshua Peterson with the corner.
10 left in this game. And the Thunder need a quick goal here if they want to get back into this thing. And they need to stop first, though. Peterson playing it conservative. Kicks it over to Golick. Golick turns it over. Then the Thunder turn it over to Hewley. They're going now. Peterson dumps pass to Pichar. Intercepted, though. St. James now passing it, trying to get it to Litton, but Houseworth gets to it first, had to turn his back, make sure he was in the box before he picked that thing up. Michael thinks about going for the long ball. Opts not to. Gets over to Matthew Stein instead. Matthew Stein, errant pass. Thought he was going to fake out the St. James defender, did not. Peterson does, though. Nice move, just gets around him. Josh Peterson's a man of the moves.
And now Sam Michael is beating 2 men.
And Celio gets knocked to the ground. No call. That was Max Niermeyer who was in on that shove. No call. Play on. Just above 4:30 left in this one. Nathan Haney's going to throw this one in. Clock has stopped at 4:26.
The ref has stopped play for some reason. Oh, but lets it carry on now. St. James using all of their offensive energy.
What a nice goal-saving defensive play by Matthew Stein.
Putting his body on the line.
Wasn't going to let that thing get past him.
Exactly.
Niermeyer, nice lead pass to Ryan Litton. Tried to get the cross going. Houseworth came out too fast. And gets a nice save. 3:45 left in the game. Here's Colin Golick. Over to Celio.
Ibrahim is in for Southwest.
Ibrahim checks in for Josh Peterson. Bernabe kicks it high. A lot of headers going both ways now. Looked like a handball, and they do call it. There you see it. A handball by Timmy Cheek.
We have now entered the last 3 minutes of this game. We will see what the Timberwolves and St. James have up their sleeve.
Grabbed up by Colin Pear. That one's punted high. So foul called on Southwest. 2:30 left of the game. This is not a very smart move. The St. James Thunder just letting the clock run, because while they're making all these decisions and personnel changes to kick this one away, the clock's ticking. 25 seconds came off just from that change. It doesn't pay off. Acilio heads it twice.
But now St. James is fighting hard.
Far left. We can see if we can get a shot of that. Just to the left. Clock is still running. 1:35 left in the game. Gets it over to Leem. Jason Leem kicks a far one intended for Michael Bernabe. Bernabe is down now. Lead pass intended for Pichar, no good, but Bernabe is down.
Punts it far.
Referee does not see him. Michael Bernabe gets back up. Ref wants to keep this clock moving. Under a minute now. The bicycle kick. No good. Wide left, it goes out of bounds. You can see this kick. Would have been a nice one. But now Michael Bernabe is down again. He's going to get a substitution.
Ref finally notices him.
And that stops the clock at 47 seconds.
Sutherland's in for Southwest.
Baylor Sutherland checks in for the injured Bernabe.
You know, for the last 47 seconds of this game, I believe the Timberwolves strategy is just going to be able to contain St. James because, I mean, they're already going to win if they just don't let St. James get any more shots off.
Nice.
And if they get the ball, they're going to try to control it.
St. James has it now. Niermeyer. Price almost slips on it. Controls it. 35 seconds now. Gets past Catano.
Goalie way out.
The goalie goes way out. Almost a mistake. Was not. Goes out of bounds. 20 seconds remaining. Five seconds until this game is done.
And it is done.
That's it, folks.
And that's the final score.
The final score is Blue Valley Southwest 1, St. James 0. And it was a good game. The only goal scored was by Jensen Pichar in the first half, but it was a unique one for sure. This game was full of excitement, fun, different things at every corner.
A bit unusual parts at sometimes, but, you know, we got past that, and it was a great game overall.
It was a fun game. We both enjoyed it. We thank you to our crew. We had Ava Williams and Katie Pittman up here in the booth doing the technical support. On the cameras, we had Bentley Pearson, Matthew Stevens, and Sammy Suarez, and it was a good one. I had fun. How about you, Spencer?
I had a great time.
I'm Riley